Hello there, it's great to have your company tonight. The Rotherham MP Sarah Champion has heavily criticised South Yorkshire Police after the force admitted mixing up the identities of an 18-year-old who was killed in a car crash with another teenager who survived the collision. Now, the MP says the pain South Yorkshire Police has caused is unimaginable. Mark Ansell has been following this story. He joins us now from the force's headquarters in Sheffield. Mark, this is truly baffling. What is the latest on this story?
Yeah, Amy, baffling is the word, and tragic too. How could the identities of two teenagers, one who survived a car crash, one who died in the same car crash, have been mixed up? We simply don't know the answer to that yet. But what we do know is that on the 13th of December, a silver Toyota Corolla driven by 17-year-old Summer Scott crashed off Toddick Road between Dinnington and Toddick. She very sadly died of her injuries. Now, South Yorkshire Police believed that 17-year-old Trevor Wynne, known as TJ, had also died in the car crash, and police told his family. But on Sunday, it emerged that he had actually survived, and it was 18-year-old Joshua Johnson who had died in the car crash. Now, Jonathan Stoner created a fundraising page for the surviving teenager, Trevor. That fundraising page was to raise money for a funeral, but of course it's ended up fundraising for his rehabilitation. Now, Jonathan has described being called on the phone by Trevor's family.
They rung me. They said, sit down. I says, I'm sat down. Says, TJ's not dead. And I was like, everything going through my mind. Then I just went blank. I just didn't know what to say. And then they just said they've got him mixed up. Mum got knocked on the door, said to him, can you come to the hospital? TJ's still alive. Went to the hospital. She said, yeah, that's TJ. I'd even come to terms with that. Like, you've had to tell all your family, all the grandkids, all the kids that TJ's passed away. Now, how are you going to go up to them kids' faces and tell them he's alive? Do you tell them in happiness, or do you tell them because he's still in a bad place? He's not fully out of it yet.
Yeah, really hard to get your head around that one. What has been the reaction to all this today, Mark?
Well, we asked South Yorkshire Police for an interview. They declined. There's been lots of shock expressed about this story, unsurprisingly. Now, Trevor, who survived, and Summer, the driver who died, they're both from Worksop. The town's MP, Joe White, has been reaching out to the families affected.
I'm very keen to reach out to the families, and I will support them in any way that they want me to. My job is to do the best that I can for my constituents, and at this time I want to be there for them.
Now, the MP for Rotherham, Sarah Champion, issued a statement today heavily criticising South Yorkshire Police. She said, I am deeply troubled at the catastrophic error made by South Yorkshire Police concerning the identities of two teenagers in Rotherham. I will be holding the police to account to make sure this cannot happen again. The pain they have caused is unimaginable. Now, South Yorkshire Police has referred itself to the police watchdog, the Independent Office for Police Conduct, and the IOPC has said it was assessing the referral to determine whether an investigation was required. The Mayor of South Yorkshire, he holds the Chief Constable of South Yorkshire Police to account, and Oliver Coppard has told us that he is on their case.
I've already spoken to the Chief Constable. I spoke to the Chief Constable yesterday before the announcement. So we're working with the police to make sure that they are doing everything they can to understand exactly what has happened. They've also referred themselves to the IOPC, and that's absolutely right. This is about transparency now. It's about showing that they are going to absolutely learn those lessons from this horrible incident and then move forward so everyone has confidence in the police in South Yorkshire.
Let's look at the police investigation now into the crash itself, Mark. Where are we at with that?
Well, an 18-year-old who was arrested on suspicion of causing death by dangerous driving in relation to the crash, and a 19-year-old arrested on suspicion of perverting the course of justice. Both remain on bail pending further enquiries. Meanwhile, there are still so many unanswered questions as to how the identities of these two teenagers could have possibly been mixed up, and we will continue to try to find answers to those questions. Back to you, Amy.
Indeed we will. Mark, thank you.